Hi guys. I just wanted to thank you guys for whoever sent the prayers because I was going through a lot of what felt like spiritual warfare, and I thank you so freaking much for anybody who prayed for me. Um okay, this is going to be really weird, but I was in the most horrible state of despair. I wanted to die. It was bad. It was very bad. Um I've never actually, well, I mean, I've had moments like that, but it was so heart-wrenching. Like I felt like I was dying and I wanted to. I even prayed a couple times like please God just like end my soul. Like it was so bad. I've never had a reason for that kind of sadness and despair before. I mean, I've had reasons. This one there was like really no reason. So, I'm trying to manifest this amazing guy that I talked to. And I had been so lazy with my thoughts. I was living from the state of not having it. But what was getting really, really difficult for me was visualizing all of the amazing encounters that we had. And I would just like re-loop amazing moments in my reality. And I would see us together. I would see us having fun. And what was really like what's starting to hurt me is knowing that that reality exists. Same with dreams. I see him in dreams. I talk to him telepathically. Um, Even still talking to him, we're not no contact. So, but it's not good contact. It's not like it's not sustainable yet. And I figured it out tonight. I figured out what the problem is. And I really want to, I definitely don't understand the states of consciousness yet well enough. But this is something I really want to discover more of because Sammy Ingram, especially on YouTube, she talks a lot about shifting states of consciousness and how this can rapidly affect your manifestation. And so for me, I did. I was in this depressed state and I was crying. It was bad. It was like a whole hour of just heart-wrenching, like, oh my God. It was so bad. It was so much pain. And it was because I was thinking thoughts aligned with the version of me that doesn't have my manifestation. I was thinking thoughts like, thank you so much. Hello. How are you guys? Hi. Hello. I was thinking thoughts aligned with the version of me that does not have my manifestation. He never calls me. He's always busy at work. I'm not really I'm not chosen. I'm forgotten about. Blah 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 blah. He's avoiding me. Oh my God. Okay. So because I think the real pain was coming from the fact that visually, like as a psychic, especially when I can visualize so well, I visually can see us together. And I talk to him daily. And he just came over a few nights ago. So it's like getting breadcrumbed, right? Whereas it would be so much easier, in my opinion, if I just went like full on no contact. Like, listen, I've gone full on no contact with men before. So much easier. It is. It really is. But to be in like little contact, that is so much more difficult, in my opinion. For me, anyway, for me. But yeah, I've been no contact before, and it's so much easier because you can like recreate them entirely when you're not talking to them at all. This is the first time I've ever like allowed someone, in since knowing the law of assumption, allowed someone to be in my life consistently, but still not show up the way I need them to. Okay, normally I just dump people and I move on and I'm so much better off. But this is the guy that I really, really want. And so I'm trying to master manifestation this way. It's like iron sharpens iron, and I want to be the best at what I do. So I want to have a challenge, and in this instance, this man is certainly the fucking biggest challenge I've ever seen ever. So I cried, okay? And it was very painful for a whole hour. I was just like writhing in pain. I wanted to die. I even asked you guys, like, please pray for me because I wanted to die. And it's like Your state of consciousness, okay? Your state of consciousness is a reality. It's like states are a reality. It's the reality that you're subscribing to. It's the reality. You're thinking thoughts aligned with the reality, the version of you that has something or doesn't have something. And for me, hello, welcome. And for me, I was thinking the thoughts of, I do not have this thing. I can visualize it. I see him constantly. We talk telepathically. He calls me all the time. Yet, even though my 3D was showing me that he was showing up for me, my state of consciousness was, oh, I'm never enough. He doesn't really want me. He barely ever calls me back. Blah, 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 blah. Even though technically speaking, the 3D was doing a pretty okay job at showing me that he was very attentive, warm, kind, and loving. It's the equivalent of having zero proof in the 3D that your man is cheating on you. But yet, if you dig enough and if you try enough, you're going to find proof of what you're thinking is right, even though there's zero evidence at first, right? So like if your guy really isn't cheating, but you keep looking for it, you keep claiming he is, you keep talking to your girlfriends about it. Oh my God, so-and-so is cheating. I just know it. I feel it. You have zero proof. That right there is being delusional. But yet it is working in your favor because you are about to get the manifestation that you want, which is your man cheating on you, right? So even though there's zero proof in the 3D, you're still getting what it is you want, what it is you're affirming, and what it is you're imagining. So you could do the same thing from going from a shit state, like I was today, a whole fucking hour. It was just so, I've never felt that kind of pain before. That was horrible. I wanted to die. It was so bad. And I don't even know what got me there. Like, I don't even know what that was. I don't think it was hormones. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but basically it felt like an ego death kind of. But basically what I'm trying to say here is you can change your states of consciousness by simply thinking thoughts differently. You enter a new state of consciousness from depression, I don't get my way, I'm the unluckiest person on earth, they never call me, I'm not going to get that job, I'm going to be homeless, blah, 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 blah. You change from that state, that reality. You are associating yourself with that version of reality. The only way to get out of that state is to think thoughts from a different state. Think thoughts from a different reality. Think thoughts from a different version of you. That's the only way. And it was really fucking weird. I was like, at first I was crying. I was like, this is so pathetic. I'm like, woe is me. Oh my God, I hate my life. I just want to die. I just want to die. Like, God, just kill me already. God, it was so bad. It was so fucking pathetic. And then I was like, you know what? Wait, no. I'm just done. I just decided I'm done. I don't want to suffer like this anymore. So I just went inside my head and I said, you know, I'm just going to lie to myself instead. I'm going to say, I'm the best ever. Everything in my life is so easy. The universe literally fucking works in my favor all the time. Of course, he loves me. I'm always taken care of. He loves me, provides for me. He's the most attentive, sweet, romantic guy ever. I started changing my thoughts before my actions started changing. Guys, this is so important. This is so fucking important, especially when you're trying to do something in the 3D and you're struggling and you're like, I have to do this to get my desire. No, you don't. You don't. You change your thoughts first and actions get changed after. Am I okay? Now I am. Thank you. I am now, okay? It was looking pretty grim there for a minute, girl. Wanting to just die. But yeah, I don't even know what caused that. Me being a little bitch, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But it was just this hopelessness. I was thinking thoughts aligned with the Jenna that is single and broken up with. And like the guy that never calls me, and he like, what What the hell? Powerlessness. I felt so powerless. And that was the me that I was aligning with through my thoughts. So I instantly changed it. I'm actually kind of shocked. I'm I'm not trying to like, okay, you know that saying, kick a gift horse in the mouth? It's like the saying is basically it means don't jinx it. If you've got something good, don't fix it if it ain't broken. So like right now as I'm thinking these good thoughts, I don't want to fuck it up, but I'm wondering like legit how I was able to change my mind this fast. Is it because I have really good self-concept and I've been working on that for so long? Saying things like, I'm God of my reality, I'm the operant power, I'm all that exists, everything works in my favor, I'm literally the luckiest person alive. Things like that is called self-concept. And I'm wondering if I've just done so much of that and I know myself as a god that I think that's why it was so easy to shift. Also, I think another reason it was so easy to shift is because the pain. Oh my God, girl, the pain. The fucking pain. You know what was really weird? I actually, I actually texted him. Oh my, okay. So the pain was so bad that I literally sent him a voice memo. Like, I'm just, you're literal death. You need to get out of my life. I don't fucking want you. I reject you. I reject you. I reject this. I don't want you. Oh my God, it was so bad. I was like, yeah, you making me cry. It was so pathetic. Okay, listen. So like after I sent a few of those voice memos, he was like, I'm at work. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then he was like, are you okay? I was like, no, I'm not fucking okay. Go back to work. Don't want you in trouble. We'll make you weird. I'm like, Jesus, you guys. Looking back, I was like such a little bitch. Anyway. And then he goes, okay, I was just checking. And I'm like, yeah. Listen. Listen. He goes, okay, just checking. And I was like, yeah, just shut up and don't ever check again. Girl. What? What? Such a little bitch. Listen, while I was still crying, I was like, I texted him, I said, yeah, what did I say? How'd I word it? I said, yeah, shut up and don't check again, or something like that. And he and he just writes, okay. I mean, my God, I'm such a little, I don't even know, man. I don't know what happened. I really don't. So I was in the state of the version of me. I was in the reality, the me that does not get her way. And I fucking acted like it, like a little toddler, like a little spoiled little biatch. And so I texted, I was like, yeah, shut up and don't ever check again. I can't. Here this man is literally still being attentive and literally even at work when he's not supposed to be talking to me, still talking to me, making sure I'm okay. And I'm just like, yeah, don't ever fucking check again. I was so angry, girl. I was so butthurt. And so after that, like I was like looking at myself. I was observing myself from a higher perspective and I'm like, girl, you are a bitch. Like you're a mega bitch. Like take a fucking PMS pill or something. Like pull the stick out of your ass, Jenna. It's ridiculous. So I like looked at myself from a higher perspective and then I started saying in my head, I always get what I want. I am fine. Everything in my life is great. He is the best. Isn't he so sweet? Look how he's so attentive. Look how he literally cares all the time. He cares about me all the time, even in my bitch mode. So I changed it completely. I changed the manifestation. Not that the 3D changed. He never texted me back again. Nothing has changed with he and I, really, in the 3D. With the physical eyes, nothing has changed. But the inner state has changed. Now I am that version of me that even if we never talk again, I know I'm still amazing. Even if he breaks up with my bitchy ass, I'm still amazing. He'll never get over me. And I'm that goddess, and I'm literally all that exists in his world. You see? It's all about shifting your consciousness from the state of being, the one that never has it, to the state of being the one that always has it. But the only thing that works is you changing your thoughts. Your thoughts are what change first. It's so amazing. I can't believe I figured it out. I'd heard Sammy Ingram talking about it a lot, the states of consciousness and how to change your state. This is why people do affirmations. This is why people do any sort of techniques. You don't do techniques to get your manifestation. You do techniques to put yourself in the state of having it. So for me affirming in my mind was saying, isn't it so wonderful? I always get what I want. He's so addicted to me. I'm all he thinks about. He loves helping me. He loves talking to me. The universe is so amazing for me. I always get everything I want. I'm the luckiest person alive. Now, the real thing, and this is really tough, okay? I'll say that what's the most difficult part about this is that you guys are the only ones that can do this. Your Christ consciousness, that savior in yourself is the only one that can save yourself. Like, it's not something external of you. It is a you thing. It is a decision that you make. An example I had one time, I was about to be homeless. In like 24 hours, I was about to be on the street in the middle of a winter snowstorm. Where was I? I was in Nebraska in a fucking winter snowstorm, the first winter snowstorm we had in the winter. And I was about to be literally on the freaking street with no money. I had no idea what was going to happen. And so I was on a live stream, and I was crying and bitching and moaning about how my life is so horrible. And I was in the state of homelessness. I was in the state of consciousness. I was in the version of me that was about to be homeless. So what had to happen? People were legit showing up on my channel, sending me links to homeless shelters so that I could have a bed. So there was that reality, but there were also other people that were showing up telling me I deserve to suffer and I'm stupid and I deserve homelessness. There was that reality. And then there were a couple other cool people that were like, girl, it's okay. I'm praying for you. You're going to get through this. It's okay. God's got you. There were so many different variations of realities that I could select from, right? So while I was so scared and I was crying and I was hysterical and I was like, I'm going to die. I just know I'm going to die in the fucking freezing frigid temperatures. And I was there in that state of, the universe does not provide for me. Oh my God, so funny. Stephanie Ingram, how funny. I was talking about Sammy Ingram. Hey, how are you? So it's true, I was on that channel. That's amazing. You were on that live stream. Thank you for being here. Hey girl. So what I did was, right in the middle of the live stream, I changed my state of consciousness. No one did it for me. There were like, I don't know, 20 people, and they all had different opinions. And most of them all sucked, to be honest. Like, even the people that were really sweet were still confirming for me a reality where I'm going to be homeless. So the 3D was still showing me I'm going to be homeless. Right? But during the middle of the live stream, I just stopped everything and I said, wait a minute. Fuck all of you. The ones wanting me homeless, go fuck yourself, you asshole. So I sat there and I just said, fuck you. You want me to be impoverished. You want me to be dead. Fuck off. So then I started in my head saying, no, I'm not going to be homeless. Definitely not. No. Really? I'm God's favorite. I'm chosen. I'm literally the best. I have the best luck ever. And not only will I not be in a homeless shelter, I will be living in a mansion. Fucking facts. Period. That's it. End of story. You don't like that? Go somewhere. I am powerful. I am God. I get everything I want. 100%. And I changed my state. Guys, I changed my thoughts to align with the version of me that already has a mansion. And no sooner, and this is a God as is my witness kind of thing, no sooner did I change my state of being, and I got an email from one of my former clients saying that she had just booked me a 2-week Airbnb gift certificate, reservation for 2 weeks stay at a place to get me off the street in a matter of seconds. Seconds. Because you're changing your state of consciousness from I do not have this to I do have this. You're the only one that can do it, sweetheart. And while there are a million different things that are going to show you the old reality, one lady came in and she was so sweet. She was like sending me links to homeless shelters to call and stuff because she was like so concerned that I was going to be like on the street. She was such a sweetheart. So there was a reality where she was agreeing with me that I'd be homeless. So I even saw her offering help and still rejected it. So there was another reality where people were like being cruel to me and saying, like, I can't even believe people would say shit like that, but yeah, they do. And then there was a reality, a couple people were praying for me. There are infinite versions of you. So the version of me that was like, you know what? No, I'm God's favorite. Fucking facts. No, I fucking mean that. I have such good karma. Like this, no, this is intrinsically believed upon in my psyche. I know that I am a being of light. I know that I am a God. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I am a God. Period. I've seen it a million times. I fucking know who I am, right? If other people don't know who I am, that's okay. They'll fucking learn. They'll learn when they learn it of themselves. That's not a me thing. That's a them thing. You have to know who you are. And so I was associating with my thoughts were resonating with the version of me that did not have a home. As soon as I shifted from no, I will not be homeless to I'm literally going to be living in a mansion, boom, I was able to book this place, which is a manor. It is a literal mansion. It is, and it has been good to me for the last, how long have I been here? February 14th. That's over like, what is that? A month and a half about? Yeah, about a month and a half. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, it's been good to me. It's a very, very big place. I've had so many roommates. I've met so many awesome people. I have had such awesome encounters with so many beautiful divine masculines here. It's incredible. And so I had to change my state in front of every single person telling me I don't deserve to. Honey, there was like at least 24 people in there saying, bitch, you don't deserve happiness. Shut the fuck up. And I had to resist every single one of them and say, who the fuck are you? I'm a God. Who are you to tell me anything? Have a seat, you little shit stain. I'm not only going to win at life, bitch. I'm going to win at life right in front of your eyeballs. So take that. You know what I mean? So in front of everyone, I had to be the God self that said, I don't care if you like it or not. I am that bad bitch and I get what I want. Because I'm God. Even my girl, she came in, she's like, check your email. And I looked at the email and it was a 2-week gift card. And I was like, I started crying. First of all, I was so floored. But then she was like, yeah, that's right. That's magic. And she was like, yeah, I just ended homelessness in 2 seconds. So look what God can do. And I'm telling you what, that woman is a saint and she will be blessed infinitely for doing shit like that. It's not the first time she's come through for me. It's not the first time a lot of people have come through for me. If you're in a state of not having something, then you cannot be in the state of having it. You cannot serve two masters. You're either in alignment with, I don't have it, I'm going to be homeless. Or you're in alignment with, bitch, this is mine. I'm going to be in a mansion, fucking facts. I don't know how. It doesn't matter how. You can't serve two masters. Figure it out. You're the only one that can do this. You're the only one that saves yourself. You're Christ. You're the only one that can. Your thoughts need to align with the version of you that has that thing. And so when it comes to my SP, I put him on such a pedestal because he's the sexiest motherfucker that's ever existed. That's my fault. That's my fault. I made him too damn sexy. Mm-hmm. No, it really, that's my issue. My issue is I'm too great of a manifester. My problem. My problem is that I'm honestly such an amazing God that I made like legit the perfect man. Oh God. From head to toe, Queen. He is like perfecto. And so what did I do? I exalted him. I raised him up to like a level up here when really this man should be knocked down a few pegs. Hey, but see, in my world, he's so gorgeous and he's such a godly, just like the most divine God. He even tells me that he's like, Jenna, I'm a god. I'm like, yeah, I know. I see how you lay it down. That's a god, all right. So my problem is that I'm so good at what I do that I have created literally the most perfect man for me ever. And then I constantly see it in my imagination all the time that it starts to fuel this desire. It's a lot different when you don't visualize that all the time. When you don't see the good constantly in your imagination, girl, you wake up single in your bed, but yet you know in your head you're getting it in real good. You know what I mean? It starts to fuel that desire, and then you're like, that craving, that desire that comes in. And the real key to having everything is having no desire. Lose the desire. Lose that yearning. Lose that craving by already being in the fulfillment of having it. So if I would have instead been in that fulfillment of, oh my God, look how romantic he is. Look how sweet he is. He even checks on me at work. Ooh, look at that. He's so cute. Look how he texts me when he's busy at work. And he's like, are you okay, babe? But see, my hard ass was not getting it through my thick skull that there is a version of him that's already showing up, and I cannot see that version. I can't see it. It's a frequency, just like this manner was a frequency, and I wasn't seeing it yet because I was not associating my thoughts to the reality of having this. So I couldn't access the version of me that sees my man already trying to be sweet and love me. Oh, God. I'd probably freak him the fuck out if I were to text him right now, like, oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you for trying. I love you. I just want to cuddle with you. Let's have popcorn and Netflix and chill. Come over. Oh my, I'd freak him the fuck out. I know it. Because, girl, I was so depressed. I was begging God to take me. I was like, God, take my soul. Take it right now. Like, I was crying. Girl, I had to ask for prayers. I don't know what the hell got into me. It was bad. It was so bad. And then, so I was thinking thoughts aligned with I never get my desire. I never get to have my man. Oh, but he was still there, literally loving me anyway. Yeah. Wow. Damn. You gave me the truth. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's me with my guy. I'm such a sucker. You've been there, girl, because you're such a fucking awesome manifester. You made the best version of that man in your head, and you exalted that version, and you made it so real, so visceral, that you see it in your mind's eye all the time, right? It's almost like your 3D matrix anymore. It's almost like infinite intelligence will not allow a version to show up in your reality that is not that. Because that's all you see, that's all you talk about. So it's almost like the part of me that had to die off tonight, the ego death I had, was the Jenna that no longer can resonate with, he's so sexy, he's amazing, he loves me, he calls me, he texts me, he's so attentive, he provides all the time, takes care of me, right? So it's really all about shifting states of consciousness And you can only do that through thought. That's it. Shit. We're all fucked. I'm just kidding. No, we're not. Actually, if you can just catch it. Like, the pain was so bad. Change the perception. Exactly. But the perception does not change until your thoughts do. You got to force yourself into the new state. Listen, hey, here it is, girl. I'm going to tell you right now. Here it is. You have to force yourself into the new state. And you do that through thought. And now I understand what Sammy Ingram was always fucking telling us. She was like, the vehicle are your thoughts. The destination is the state. Take your thoughts, get them aligned, and you will enter the state of having that thing. The state of, oh my God, he actually did text me while he was at work and asked, are you okay? He actually is kind of already my boyfriend. Don't tell him I said that, though, because we're doing this thing where there's, like, no labels. Because it's, like, that's sexier. Don't get it twisted. We're definitely married. But whatever. But yeah, we're not married. But we're not married, but we are married, and then we're dating, and we're not dating. And it's like, there's so many fucking infinite realities. And the one that I was stuck in all day long was, oh my God, he never calls me. He doesn't want anything to do with me. Like there was this belief that I had that he literally wanted nothing to do with me. Can you believe that? Ew. 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 I resonated with that version of me that thought that man was not absolutely obsessed with this. I can't even believe that existed. That poor girl. She died tonight. That Jenna died tonight. That's what it was. Straight up ego death. The part of me that can no longer resonate with always winning at life. She fucking died tonight. So that I could come through. Jenna, the magical witch bitch. That's right. Jenna, the magical hunty. That's me. Hey, how you doing? And if I were to like text him right now, honestly, his head would fucking flip. Because I was crying in those voice memos. I was like, I fucking hate you. And I don't want this anymore. Like, I wish I never met you. Like, look, hey, I said that. I swear to you. That man still had the nerve, the sweet, kind gesture to still message me and check on me after I said, like, I just wish I never met you. You're the devil. Get out of my, get out of my life. Like, don't ever talk to me again. And then he texted, he's like, are you okay? I said, no, I'm not fucking okay. He's like, oh, okay, just checking. That's what he said, girl. Listen, he didn't, look, because I snapped at him so fast. I was like, no, I'm not fucking okay. And then I put his full name in there. So he knew not to fuck with me. And so he was just like, oh, okay, just checking. And then I wrote, yeah, shut up and don't ever check again. That's what I said to this poor sap. Oh, this poor innocent man. Look at him getting the brunt of all of it. This poor man. Girl, I got him all over the fucking place. He's getting whiplash. He wouldn't even understand. If I were to message him right now like this. Oh my God. See, it's a state of consciousness. It's a reality. See, this is where depression goes away. This is where your stress is relieved. Okay? You are now in the state of having everything. You are now in the state of not needing or wanting anything. Like if that motherfucker never calls me again, I'm gonna be okay. But look how sweet he was, though. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. He did not have to text me. Girl, you know he didn't either. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That moment you realize you really are loved. Like he really does love me. Okay. So now that you now that your 3D is starting to show you what you believe to be true, this is when you can finally get more assumptions. It becomes an assumption and then it becomes a fact. The proof becomes an assumption and you assume it to be true and then it becomes a belief. It hardens into a belief, right? The more I see proof of him doing stuff like that, even at my worst, which I've never had a man check on me at my worst like that ever. Not when I'm out here telling him fuck you and stuff. Yeah, no, he's got some thick skin because basically in those messages I was like, you're the devil. I don't want anything to do with you. I fucking wish I never laid eyes on you. You guys remember in Greece? In Greece, when Sandy was like, you're a fake and a phony, and I wish I never laid eyes on you. That's basically what I said to him tonight. I said, you're the devil. You're death incarnate. You're death. You're the motherfucking Grim Reaper. And I wish I never loved you. Poor, I can't believe he contacted me. I'm serious, girl. I cannot. Wow. Whoa. I need an attitude adjustment. I need to remove the stick, you know what I'm saying? I got a stick in the assitis. That's what it is. So anyway, I changed and I did this. I went from absolutely depressed to this hot, sexy mama in like an hour. Doing nothing but thinking new thoughts. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's literally it. How long since you last had a bath? It was at your mom's house. It was at your mom's. The bath with your mom. I remember that. Can you tell her that we need to get candles for the next time? We ran out. Thanks. Rare. So, if you can get yourself into the state of having that thing, simply by thought alone, there really is no one external of you that can ever dictate your future ever again. Can you imagine the power of that? Can you fucking imagine the power? Girl, it was not him doing it. He didn't do shit. No offense. I mean, he did. He texted me, but that's it. It's not like he was like reassuring and like, there, sweetheart. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Are you gonna be all right? Nah, he didn't do that. He literally, after I said, no, fuck you, leave me alone, he was like, okay. It's not like he went out of his way, you know? So if you can really change your state of thinking, state of being by simply changing your thoughts, that's it. You don't have to know how it's going to happen. You don't have to know, like the other day, well, like when I was going to be homeless, right? Which I'm not even trying to associate with that version of me anymore because, girl, there's a couple days I have left on this lease and I have no idea where I'm going after this. But that's another thing. It doesn't matter where and it doesn't matter how. I have to be in the state of I already have it. The version of Jenna that already rebooked this place, what would she be thinking? Not, oh, I'm so nervous. I'm going to be homeless again. No. She'd be thinking, oh my God, isn't my life so amazing? I am so powerful. I just got another extension on this beautiful place that I'm in. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love how powerful I am. I am the most powerful creator. Like I am it. Right? So then you don't need to ever again fear what the 3D is showing you because the 3D is a moot point. I don't care if 50 people are staring at you as close as this right now, watching me. Right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If there were like 5 million people in here telling me right now that I don't get to have what it is I desire, I get to say, fuck you. I'll get whatever I want because I'm God though, bitch. Right. Right. I'm God. You're not. Not in my reality. You are in your reality. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. I'm God of my reality. And all I have to do is say, I'm amazing. I'm the luckiest person on earth. Of course I get what I want. Of course it's easy. Of course I always get the green lights. Of course I always get the best parking spots. Of course my man loves me. Of course he's addicted to me. Of course he already paid for my place, girl, because he loves me. There's a version that already put a roof over my head because my boss daddy loves putting a roof over my head. Harry Potter, hello. It's a movie. Well, started as a book. She's a special one. Oh, you're so pretty, or should I say gorgeous? I love your live streams. Katie, bless your heart. Bless your heart. But at some point, I must be able to stand on my own 2 feet and claim accountability of my own stuff, not take this karmic justice and not blame myself, but forgive myself. Right. Yeah, my guy won't ask if I'm okay. He'll just come back with drinks and cigarettes and pot for me. Right. I've given him the same, but soulmates are soulmates. That right there is a self-reaffirming belief that your man won't check to see if you're okay. But he's already off to a good start, bringing you a joint after you had a little bit of a snafu. Hey, honey, let me be your provider. Let me be your caregiver right now, huh? Let me give you some of that magical herb and relieve your pain, sweet cheeks. Let me take all burdens from you, baby. Let me give you some MJ and you smoke that holy basil and you feel better because I love you. Because I love you. I love you as a man should, and I provided that green for you, girl. I provided that herb, that smoke for you, my love. Right? Because I love you and I want to take your pain away. So where are we not, Stephanie, where are we not seeing that your man already loves you, wants to take away your pain, and wants to make sure you're okay? Where is the disconnect? Right? Yes, I call him daddy, and he does supply the roof over my head. Ooh, girl. Hey. Puff, puff, pass. Gotta love that. Hey, Margaret, how you doing, babe? Guys. The universe is your sugar daddy, okay? The universe loves sending you people to give you pleasure. Herb, a roof over your head, a donation, a phone call to check if you're okay, a prayer, take you out for a date, buy you a dinner. The universe is your sugar daddy. It's not a man. It's not a woman. It's the universe itself. It's you, yourself. It is you. You're the one allowing it to happen or not allowing it to happen. And it's all about your state of being. Today was an amazing day. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy to hear that, my love. Yes. So we have got the only way that we can change the 3D is to be in the state of having your desire. And in order to be in the state of having something, you have to think thoughts aligned from that reality, that state. You're right now thinking thoughts of, well, at least I was, I'm single, I'll be single forever. Like, I get to visualize it, but I never get to have it. And, like, he never calls me. And it's like, oh, my God. Like, when are we going to go on a date? Like, I want him here. And, like, oh, my God. So because my thoughts were aligned with the version of Jenna that is single as a Pringle, the universe had to agree with me and bring in more instances for me to be butthurt about the fact that my man doesn't call me. Right. Because I was in the state of, I'm not together with anybody. I'm single. Right. So the universe is like, right. Yeah, bitch. Because you're God and you're single. And you say you're single and you're bitching about it. So here's more instances to prove that you're single. And then you're bitching and moaning that nobody cares about you. Here's more instances to prove that nobody cares. Like, nobody cares, bitch. But the second I went and I started caring, and I say, I am God, I'm amazing, I love my life. I want you to feel the difference, okay? I want you right now in your head to say things along with me, okay? I want you to just quickly and easily change your state of consciousness. I want you to shift states right now with me in a matter of 30 seconds. Are you ready? I'm amazing. This life is so easy. Money is easy. Love is easy. I am literally God. I get everything I want. Every single day, my life is getting easier and easier. The universe bends to my will. The only one that ever gets to make rules in my reality is me. My matrix, my rules. I'm amazing. I'm healthy. I'm vibrant. I'm provided for. I'm taken care of. The universe is my sugar daddy. Everybody loves giving to me. Everybody blesses me. I always get what I want. All I have to do is speak once and the universe listens. I am that bad bitch. I am God. God's favorite. I am God's favorite. I'm always chosen. I'm always loved. I'm happy and healthy. The universe loves showing me how I'm always right. The matrix always conforms to my will. I always get good shit handed to me. I'm always getting free things. Money's constantly flowing to me. My money is blessed. My looks are blessed. My life is blessed. Everything I touch turns to gold. Now stop for like 30 seconds and really take all that in. Just sit with it. Words are energy. Thoughts are energy. You just blessed yourself. You just spoke life over yourself and gave yourself a gift of blessing. Whereas where you were cursing yourself, now you're blessing yourself. You see? You're the generational curse breaker. You're the one that's doing this. You're Christ. You're God. There's no one else but you that can do it. I think a lot of us look to a politician or a book or a bank account, and somehow the 3D is not... we think the 3D is going to fix us. Babe, it's immovable. It's already been here. This version of my man has already been here. The flaky, non-committal... Let's not give labels to it. Let's just, let's, like, how about fuck buddies? How about fuck you? Huh? Huh? How about fuck you? Yeah? Yeah, how about you go somewhere? How about just suck my big toe? So I get to make the rules. Not my 3D, not what he's saying. He doesn't get to make rules for me. No. No one makes rules for you. You make it for yourself. So if you can change your internal dialogue to now think thoughts from the state of already having that thing. Don't think thoughts of that thing. No, that's what causes addiction and obsession and thinking thoughts of him. He's so cute. Oh, remember that time we did this? Oh, I love the S on his chest, that tattoo. Oh my God. Thinking thoughts of him. Thinking thoughts from the state of having him. If you're going to think thoughts from the state, not of that state. From, he's the best boyfriend ever. He's so attentive. I bet he wants to come bring me some food tonight because he's so sweet. He cares about me so much, and he knows I'm struggling, and he's doing everything he can to make sure that he provides and takes care of me. And he's such a good man. He's going to give me a foot rub later. He so wants to commit. He's the best boyfriend. He actually wants labels now. He didn't before, but he's actually dying, begging. Can we please be official? I want it to be you, and you want it to be me. So let's do this. It's an internal thing. He didn't tell me that. He's not telling me any of that. My 3D didn't tell me any of that garbage. I mean, well, my 3D told me garbage. My 3D didn't tell me any of this good stuff. So you're the one that has to determine right now which version of you are being. Are you being the little bitch that doesn't ever get what they want? Or are you being that God self? You're God, and you make the rules, and that's it. Which version of you are you being? And so anyway, I just had to come on here and thank you guys for praying for me, because, like, oh my God. I was so depressed, girl. Whole hour. Oh, it was so bad. I was wishing I were dead. I was like, please God, just kill me. Just kill me now. What a little bitch. Just because I wasn't getting my way with a little temper tantrum, like a 2-year-old kicking and screaming, like, I don't understand. I want everything and I want to Golden Goose and I want it now. Yeah, shut up. Shut your face and go think new thoughts, okay? And so once I did that, girl, it was a matter of seconds. Once I started thinking new thoughts, that's when I got up and I took inspired action. I drank some water because I was dehydrated. I started seeing him differently. I started seeing the same conversation we already had through a different lens. Instead of, fuck you, asshole. Fuck you. I'm just checking on you. Fuck you. Then I was like, I changed my internal dialogue. And then I was thinking thoughts from, I am God, I always get what I want. And then once I changed that, all of a sudden he was super cute. I thought of him very cute then. And I was like, oh my God, he literally texted me at work because he loves texting me. Of course he loves texting me. He's my husband. Duh. And then I started thinking, oh my God, like he actually really does love me. Proof. That man did not have to text me, girl. He did not have to, at work, text me going through a midlife crisis. But he is madly in love. That man is obsessed with me. Oh my God, he wants me so bad. It's insane, you guys. And I fully know this. I know this to be true now. No, I know it to be true. There is nothing that can ever change that. I don't care if there's 16 ex-girlfriends. It doesn't matter. I don't care if 8 billion people on the planet tell me a man like that wouldn't love somebody like me. Bitch, I manifested him. I manifested him to love me. He's pre-programmed to love me. He's pre-programmed to love everything about me. Every inch, every stretch mark, every personality disorder. That man is designed to love me, okay? So there is nothing that can ever be taken from us because the 3D is a moot point. The 3D is irrelevant. The 3D and all that you're seeing visually is a fucking moot point. Guys, I've done this so many times. I've been at that dire instance where something bad is happening, and I have changed it in a matter of seconds by simply stating its opposite. That's it. I can do this. Yes, you can. I'm working on being the icon. Yep. Yup. Feel like you already have it. Exactly. Oh, bless you, Vera. That is so cool, Margaret. Oh, I love you, girl. See, what I'm actually genuinely curious about is how quickly things could change for me. Because I think what gets us out of the state is because you have not created a new neural pathway to stay in the state. So this is where affirmations are important. This is where you reprogram your subconscious mind by consistently staying persistent. When your thoughts flip back, go right back to it. Nope, I always get what I want. Yeah, but there's that time though. Nope, I always get what I want. Yeah, but like he ghosted you that one time. Yep, but I always get what I want. Yep, but I'm God though. But I create the rules. Everything I say goes. Period. That's it. End of story. And say it with that conviction. And the reason that a lot of us can't say it with conviction is because we have not programmed our mind yet to think on autopilot that we always get what we want. So it kicks you back out of the state and it puts you back into the other state of not having it. And this is where the wavering comes in. So I'm genuinely curious to see how readily I can stay in this state of I always have what I want. I was very much readily able to stay in the version of I never get what I want. I wonder. I'm very eager. I'm going to try to see if I can stay in the state of having this man. What would the version of Jenna be? What would she think if I were in a commitment? Well, I wouldn't be thinking, look how empty this bed is. I wouldn't be thinking, oh, there's no ring on my finger, guys. I wouldn't be thinking, oh, I hope he calls me. I'd be thinking, that man is fucking all over me, obsessed. He spoils me like a princess. It's his duty. It's his responsibility to treat me like a goddess. It is literally his job as my divine masculine to step up and provide for your girl, okay? It's literally his job to take care of me. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. It is his job to love me in every single aspect and flaw and all, bipolar moments and all, schizophrenic moments and all of it. I am allowed to know that a man loves me entirely as I am 100% unconditionally. Now, what would that version of me think? She would probably think, no matter what I do, this man wants me, right? So I wouldn't be all freaked out like, oh my God, did I offend him? Girl, that man would drink your bathwater if he could. You can't offend somebody who's literally been manifested by you, for your enjoyment. You can't lose it, right? It can feel like you've lost it, and that's when I think we go through these ego deaths. That version of Jenna that died tonight was the version that is weak sauce, who always thinks negative, who always thinks, oh, well, it would be nice, but... like, it would be so cool if, like, we could have him. Bitch, he was in your bed, like, 3 nights ago. What are you talking about? This man writes you constantly, like, I need to have you in the sheets again. Like, what are you talking about? That version of me that died tonight is the version of me that constantly re-looped thoughts of never having it. So she can just rat the fucking hell. I don't care. Bye, good riddance. I don't care. I literally do not care. That version of me is dead, okay? She will never answer the phone again. She's dead. She died today. Me. Now me, however. Hey, how you doing? My name is Jenna, the Magical, and I'm going to get every fucking thing I've ever wanted. Why? Because I fucking say so. And whether you know it or not, it's cool. You've never learned this before. You've never seen Jenna the Magical before. Neither have I. She's never come out yet because there was that weak sauce beta version that really honestly needs to be put out of her misery. You never got to see this new me, but I'm telling you, it's Jenna the Magical to you. That's right. And you will address me as goddess. You will address me as queen. You will address me as that bad bitch that gets everything she wants. You will address me as spoiled princess. And he will certainly be addressing me more often now. Because I will it, and I demand it, and I command it. And another thing that I did yesterday, which was kind of, I think, led up to this. Well, I went on a walk, and it was more of a hike, because the walking trail that I went on, oh my God, honey, the incline was insane. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you, Jenna? So anyway, I went on a walk. It was like a hike, but it ended up practically killing me. And then on the phone call with him while I was on the walk, it was like pulling teeth, girl. I was like, I even hung up on his ass. I was like, go fuck yourself. I said, go fuck yourself. First of all, I'd rather talk to a brick wall than have a conversation with you right now, asshole. And all he did was send a smiley face emoji. So I was already huffing and puffing, so that was different. I was like extremely sweaty. I was real pissed at him that it was pulling teeth. And then what else changed? There was something else that, on the way after I hung up, on the way back from the walk, I said in my head to him telepathically, I said, you are so in love with me. You are literally obsessed with me. My mind is just as filled with you as your mind is filled with me. And so, ooh, you fucked around, you found out. Ooh, you're in love. Ooh, you're in love. Uh-oh, you're in trouble, boy. You're in trouble now. Like, I started saying these things to him, and I started sending all of it right to him like a whoosh. It was really intense, and I did not let him speak at all. I did not let him get a word in edgewise telepathically. I was just like, whoosh. Yeah, that's right. You're into me, you love me, you want me, you crave me, you desire me. I'm it. I'm it, you know it. Oh, yeah. That's it. You provide for me, you protect me, you love me, you calm me. You do everything that a man would do for the woman that is his forever. Oh, yeah. So I did that. And then this happened today, this whole like ego death thing. So I think that it might have been him, honestly. I don't know. I think I was feeling it empathically. I think it was really his ego death. Because we all know I don't have an ego. So it wasn't mine. We know I'm a saint. So it was him. Anyway, but after tonight, I feel so empowered. I feel like I can do this, you know? I got this. Fucking loves me. Jenna the Magical. Yes, exactly, Margaret. Yes, it's Margaret the Magical too, girl. Reprogram your thoughts. There it is. I'm loved. I'm cherished. The universe has got my back, bitch. I don't know how it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter the how. I don't care about the how. When I that day that I was gonna be homeless and I was about to be on the street, literally in the middle of the first snowstorm we had in Nebraska. I didn't know how. I just knew that when I affirmed I was going to live in a mansion, I only said it like once or twice. I said, that's right. I live in a mansion. I'm going to live in a mansion. There was zero proof. Zero proof. I had $0 to my name. I had well, I mean, I don't think it was $0, but I did not have enough to get a place. That's for damn sure. Zero proof. Zero people telling me I was going to be in a mansion. I had to say that shit to myself. I had to say it out loud. Right? I had to change my thoughts in front of like 24 people trying to convince me that I'm not shit and I don't get to have a good life. Go somewhere. Bitch, go somewhere. So I had to be the one that changed my state of consciousness on a dime in front of my enemies. Proof that no matter what the 3D is showing you, all you have to do is change your state of mind. And it didn't matter the how. I didn't have to know the how. I didn't have to know that one of my former clients was going to just give me a 2-week gift card for an Airbnb. No clue. I had no idea that was going to happen. You don't have to know the how. You just have to change your state of consciousness to I already have that thing. That's why when you lose an item. So say you're losing you lost your remote, right? If you keep saying things like I lost my remote, you're in the state of being. You're in the version of you that does not have your remote. You're in the reality where your remote is lost. If you would simply change your thoughts to, oh my God, I found it. Of course I found it. I always find everything. I never lose anything. I always have what I need. If you start thinking thoughts aligned with that, you're going to shift into the reality where the remote just shows up on your bed and you're like, oh my God, there it is. Right. And it's always going to be somewhere easy too. It's always going to be somewhere easily accessible because, well, the universe wants an easy route to get you to your desired reality. And if you are claiming that you found your remote, then it's going to be easy for you to find it. You see? Hi, Hazel. How you doing? Hi. Thank you for being here. Hello. So I just wanted to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart for those that prayed for me. Because I was not doing okay tonight, girl. It was bad. It was, ooh. I kind of want to go talk to my man and be like, hey, so listen. Remember when I said fuck you? Well, kind of, I don't mean that. I'm sorry. Why did I say I'm sorry? Like that? Like, oh, I'm sorry. But I really do want to kind of tell him that, like, yeah, I have no idea what that was about, but that version of me is dead. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was about. I'm sorry. I have to really get over my fear of being in a commitment. Like, am I really that afraid of love? Oh, God, don't answer that. Don't answer that. So anyway, here we go. Through my journey, my vlog of what the fuck is wrong with Jenna. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's kind of a crapshoot. It's like, what is it today? Today's a day that ends in Y. There's a new problem that she's found. Who fucking knows? But we're going to solve it all by changing our state of being. our state of consciousness by thinking thoughts from your God self that already has that thing. That version of you that truly, truly already has it. There is a version of me that already has a new lease here. A new, yeah, I already have, like, I already am staying here longer. There's a version of me that moves. There's a version of me that's homeless. There's a version of me on a park bench. There's a version of me in my own house. There's a version of me that lives on an airplane. There's a version of me that lives under the sea as a mermaid. There's a version of me. And I just have to associate with my thoughts with that version. What would that version think? Well, if I were a mermaid, I'd probably think, "Ooh, this water's nice." If I had my own house, I'd probably be thinking, "Oh, I wonder how much my mortgage is am I going to be able to pay my mortgage this month?" Well, of course I will, because I'm a millionaire in that version probably. But the thing is, there are infinite versions of you, and you are right now associating with the version of you that does not have what you want. So start associating yourself with the version that does. Think thoughts from that version, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna rule the world with my thoughts. I love you. Bye, guys.